This is the next project we are going to be starting. It's going to be basically a full backyard makeover. A lot of river rock down right now, a lot of overgrown brush, shrubbery. It's kind of typical stuff that doesn't get taken care of over the years. It just becomes huge, which is sometimes looks like a lot, but is not as much as it seems. Just start peeling back the layers and it comes right out. So basically we're going to clean up everything and install some sidewalks and some artificial grass. We'll also be doing general landscaping, plants and whatnot, and kind of just redoing something that needs a little bit of, touch-up update. Whatever ground cover is back here right now is kind of coming up as one big sheet. So that's a nice, you love to see that when you're trying to get rid of all this stuff. It was under that, still rolling it up, this was under it. This is the single biggest weed I've ever pulled in one shot. This whole roll was all connected to one root. All right, good progress. We got a lot of this brushed down, overgrown stuff. Looking good so far. Alright, we want to check in with this job over here. It's upcoming right now. We're in the beginning stages. Basically, it's just overrun with brush, overgrown trees, shrubs. Along this fence there was a bunch. In the middle there was quite a bit. Trimmed up that large tree in the background. Took out most of the brush so far. Then we had these railroad ties here, so I brought in a chainsaw today and just kind of sliced them up. And I'm gonna get a truck this weekend and take these to the dump. So this little backyard makeover is looking good so far. Next we're gonna start bringing in the dry materials and getting ready for artificial grass, landscaping, and concrete. So we'll check in this job soon. Starting to clear out a couple sections here. Going to do a couple of driveway extensions with some brick inlay and some concrete squares in there. Should be a fun project, just getting this one started. Probably be done by next week. I'll show you some of the progress. Got the first of the squares done. Pretty easy process. Just built a frame and kind of poured the concrete in there. A little bit of wire mesh in each little square. Give it some support. And we're going to continue on the other side tomorrow and start putting the brick down as well. All right, today has been some days are not as good as other days. It's not been too bad, but I'm trying to get this outdoor kitchen at another property, get the water hooked up, and I'm trying to use some nice fixtures, but one of the fixtures just wouldn't get on, and I was getting a little frustrated, so I decided to pack it up. I have another project starting over here. It's a really small project, actually. A little bit of a paver rock thing. I've done one similar for a neighbor that's across the street from this one. So it's really gonna be right here where these little control valve areas are, and just right into the backyard there. We're gonna shave down this grass, get rid of all this stuff here, make it bare, and then tap a couple of sprinkler heads, put some rock and some pavers in there, and that'll be done. And it's gonna be like a little area for them to just kind of, it's gonna be like a patio extension pathway thing out the gate. Not very big, won't take but a couple days, maybe 3 days to get this whole thing done, and that's about it. Then I'm gonna do a little bit of cleanup back there. Starting today off one of our materials lots, burning bush out here in San Antonio, Texas. In a yard of rich soil right now. I'll be taking this over to the project and filling up the flower beds with that, so it's really good stuff. My favorite place to get in this soil. the first of the boxes set up. There's some soil and whatnot in them, and we're gonna start bringing the plants in and start getting those. And I have a few more boxes to set for the front and maybe one back here. So it's starting to look good. Got all the rock laid out in the landscaping. It's looking really nicely. It's not washed yet. Also put some in the front. We're gonna do a little bit of landscaping up there. When it gets washed, it's gonna have a lot of browns, different colors, so it's gonna look real nice. Getting closer to the end on this one. All right. Just finished picking up some steel bordering. This is gonna be for the front. We were gonna do raised flower beds in the front, but we decided to kind of change that. Instead, we brought in this mixture of rock, and basically gonna use the borders and border this rock in, and then put some flower boxes in the landscaping. And then I took my raised flower bed and took it to the back, and we made some other little box raised flower bed things. And back there landscaping along with some artificial grass we'll be putting in tomorrow. And this project is wrapping up and shaping up to be a really nice one.